Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name is Andrew Leaker and I'm proud to be joined by the one, the only, Lillie Winch, future superstar. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So I last saw you June 29th when you made your professional debut. How have you been since then?
Yeah, good, good. Life's good.
Any nerves? Or...
um, More for like things like this, like the media day and stuff. The fighting is what I do, but the media is not what I do.
And can I ask that? Because you're not the only fighter to say that. How comes you have more nerves doing the media stuff than you have fighting in the ring?
I think it's because that's not why you do it. Like I do it to box and to like enjoy myself in the ring and keep myself healthy. I don't do it for all of this stuff. Like I hate the cameras and I hate the media, but it's part of the job, so you have to do what you got to do. But yeah, this is more nerve wracking than the fight.
You don't hate me as media, do you?
No.
Love that. So just before we go on to the next contest, is there anything you want to recap now that we're not in the moment, the adrenaline's not going? What do you reminisce of the professional debut? Because you said you were nervous. You said until you came out to the corner, saw all your fans, all your family, everyone in your shirts, and then the nerves calmed down. Do you feel like there'll be nerves for this next one, or are you all settled in that?
Yeah, I think there will always be nerves up until the day I retire. I think it's a natural thing, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing all the time. But it's part of it. It's what we do. There's always the what if, like what if something did go wrong. Obviously, it's bad to have that mentality, but you do always have to have that in the back of your brain to stay grounded. I think, and I think that's why I stay so grounded all the time.
And I want to ask you something there because it was exactly a year today since you last had your last fight amateur white collar. Did you ever have any nerves in the amateur scene or the white collar scene?
Yeah, always. I think it's part of my nature. Some people go in and they don't have nerves. I have nerves, and then as soon as I get in there, they go away. So it's about who you are as a person, I think. But yeah.
I love that. And we go on to this now. You're fighting on Johnny Clark's Top 50 show, on the Diligent show, September the 7th, live on the Zone. So not only how proud of you to be signed by Leon Salisbury as well, but three of your state, management fighters are on that, two making debuts. What advice would you give to them because you made your debut last time?
Just to box how they box and not let the pressure of the show take over. I mean, Johnny's shows, yeah, they're small hall, but they're not small hall. Like they're good shows, and he's done really well for himself. So yeah, for both of them, I'd just say just box yourself. Don't let the pressure take over, and just act as if you're in the ring any other time.
And you talk about that there. They're not small hall shows. And could you have ever dreamt for your second professional contest to be live on the Zone?
No, never. It's an amazing opportunity. Obviously for Johnny, it's great as well. Like he's come up from the start and he's done a lot with his shows and he's brought a lot of people on and he's a good guy. He deserves it more than anyone, I think. But yeah, for me as well, it's a great opportunity and I'm thankful to him. I'm thankful to Leon to get me on his show. It's a massive deal, you know. So yeah.
And Johnny gave you high praise, and I was wearing your shirt doing the interview. I always will be. But talk about that there. Something he said which stands out to mind. What's professional and what is the right way to do it? Stepping down in weight and stepping up in opponents. So let's talk about stepping down in weight because that's something you've wanted to do for a while now. And obviously, I want to talk about that there. How was it cutting all that weight? Because you're saying you trained since December, but how much are you proud of yourself, your nutritionist, your teams? Because I see it on the club on your Instagram. How proud are you losing all that weight and even going more further down?
Yeah. I want to go a bit further down, but obviously it takes time. I've got a good nutritionist in my corner, and he does everything the right way. Sometimes I hate him because I can't have a pizza every day. But yeah, I'm a massive foodie, and he has helped to get my nutrition on the right way, lose the weight the right way. So yeah, it's hard work because some days you just think, fuck me, all I want is like a Domino's or a pasta, just like simple things you miss out on. But it's part of the process and it's part of being a boxer, so you have to sacrifice those things in life.
What's your cheat meal?
Oh, I usually go for a pizza, but after the weigh-in, he did let me have a pizza, so I had a KFC after.
Love that.
Depends on the mood.
Yeah, definitely does. You ever had pie and mash?
No, do you know what? I've never had pie and mash.
Wow.
Yeah, fully English, and I've never had pie and mash.
Well, hopefully, I'll allow you to come into our ground. But when West Ham plays Spurs next time, you definitely have to have a pie.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, talking about that, how is it going to Spurs' stadium? Because I've said it from the start, and I say it to everyone who supports a football team and is a boxer, because we know what it means. Obviously, as a West Ham fan, I just have to say it there. But how cool did it feel going into Spurs, going into one of the best stadiums in the world, in the country, if not the world, and just just taking the shots in there, being behind the scenes, and maybe future manager one day. But how was it doing that interview at Spurs?
Yeah, it was good. It was a really good experience, obviously, to go around the changing room. They had none of the player shirts though, because
No.
obviously the season hadn't started yet, so that was a bit of a bummer.
And I wasn't invited.
You can blame Leon for that
Leon,
one.
yeah, I'll blame Leon for something else he done earlier.
But yeah, it was a good experience, man. Really good experience. Obviously, my club, to go there, do an interview, it's good experiences, you know. And yeah,
And how far down do you want to go and wait?
I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see what my nutritionist has planned for me.
And you have a great team and great coach around you, Lawrence, Simeon, Mark. Everyone's great, and you're a great gym. And talk about that, because I remember I came fight week to collect the shirt, and your professional debut, you're doing VTs. Do you not get tired?
I get tired, yeah, but I think it's about managing it, you know, like you know yourself, and you know when you need to take a break. And I'm blessed because Mark is my coach, but he's also my boss, so he knows that if I do need a break, and I can turn around to him the day before and say, listen, I don't feel like I can work tomorrow, and he'll get it covered for me. So I'm very blessed. Having a good team around you is one of the most important things, and I'm lucky to have everyone: Mark, Simeon, Liam, Stephen, Leon, everyone around me. Like I'm very, very blessed, and my strength and conditioning coach, he's really good. Yeah, Paul. Everyone's really supportive. I've got a really good team, so I'm so grateful for that.
And just before I let you go, I was proud of this, and it made me want to cry. The article definitely made me cry and burst into tears. How was it being on Good Morning Britain?
Yeah, it was very nerve wracking. Probably one of the scariest things I think I've ever done. But yeah, it was good. It was a great experience. Obviously, getting all this exposure is great. So I can't complain at all. It's been a lot. It's been quite overwhelming. So sometimes you have to step back and think, "Whoa, like what is going on?" But I can't thank everyone enough for all the experiences that they're giving me, and I appreciate it.
Before I let you go, I read the article on the Daily Mail, and it made me cry relating to the topic. Do you care to talk about the ADHD and anxiety? And
Yeah, I got diagnosed when I was about 13. I was in Thorpe Park when I found out. So I had to go for like a little assessment, and then my mum had to go to a meeting, and then they told her there and there. But yeah, to be honest, it was more of a relief because I knew that I wasn't just a naughty kid. But obviously, you face difficulties with it every single day, and it's not an easy thing to live with, but you grow with it, you know. And that's what I've done.
And I just want to say this as well, because Tyson Fury's story inspired me, and you want to be along the names of Tyson Fury, but you're going to be your own name, like Nathaniel Wood. Lillie Winch is also there. What I saw when I started suffering in 2018 is that when Tyson got off of the ground, it's not just the anxiety, because everyone that's had panic attacks, everyone that understands it's really, really hard, but to be hit by the heaviest hitter in the heavyweight division at that time, and to also get up, it shows that you can get up from anything, and he's reclaimed and became heavyweight champion. Before I let you go, what can fans expect? Just before I let you go, how inspirational is it that you're not only helping me, not only helping supporters, but everyone in the world that is afraid to open up about this subject and this topic, and you're not just reaching out to young girls, women, young boys, men, but everyone that suffers with these issues?
Yeah, I think it's an important thing. I think it's a lot of people think that they can't open up and can't talk about it, you know. But I think if it's something you're born with, you've got to embrace it. It's part of you as a person. So it's important to talk about it and get it out there in the open, which I think a lot of people don't do nowadays. So yeah.
And Bet Conley is a seasoned vet, and I appreciate you doing that because it's spreading awareness for everyone. Bet Conley is a seasoned vet, been in there with some of the best girls in Britain, in the world, in Sky Nicholson, I believe Katie Taylor as well. What do you expect from her? Tough journey woman, but you're game, you're stepping up, and you're ready to go again.
Yeah, I expect her to come forward, give me a good fight. But fighting is what I do. So yeah.
6 rounds or less.
We'll see on the night. I'm not going to call it. We'll just see on the night.
And just before I let you go, because I'm going to take an hour podcast if I don't let you go, but talk about Spurs and how do you see you guys doing, not only on Monday night, but for the rest of the season?
Hopefully good. We started off good last season, but it didn't last, did it?
No.
But yeah, I mean, we've just got a couple new signings. So hopefully, if we all gel well together, it will be a good season, but you never know.
That's what I'm saying about West Ham as well.
Unexpected.
Yeah. Also, as a Spurs fan, last year, would you have rather had Champions League football and let Arsenal win the league, or have Europa League and Arsenal not win the league?
Europa League and Arsenal not win the league.
I love that. Just want to let you go, Lillie Winch. What's your message to everyone that's come out, everyone that's your mom, your family, and everyone that's paid their hard-earned cash tickets, purchased sport, and going to be live on the zone to watch it?
Yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone who's come in, everyone who's bought tickets, everyone who posts me and supports me, bought T-shirts. I appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it's a big part. It plays a big part in my career.
Can't wait for the next T-shirt. And Lillie Winch coming over to take over on September 7th. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get